What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here. Welcome to our daily show where we discuss everything going on here in our country that you need to know about here on a daily basis. We got some major stuff here for you guys in this video. Also, we're giving away thousands of dollars here to our viewers here in total. If you can guess a trivia question, you could win money here directly from me. And I will have a trivia question for you guys in this video. Yeah, so make sure to watch all the way to the end and you could win money directly from me. Yeah, so I'll give you one here for you guys in this video. Also, make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel down below. Make sure to click the subscribe button and the bell icon so you don't miss out on new videos. And thank you for liking and sharing these videos as well. We got a lot to talk about here in this video. Let's jump right in. The White House is requesting an additional $37.7 billion in new Ukraine funding and almost $10 billion in new COVID relief that they were going to try to pass before the new Congress comes in January. So they're going to try to pass this, I believe, during the lame duck session, which is what is considered the current session here with the current Congress. This is because this would be unlikely to pass with the new Republican controlled House that would be coming in, and would be more likely to pass with the current Congress, which would still need Republican support from the current Senate, which would mean Mitch McConnell and the current Republicans from the Senate would still need to approve it. But you can see here, White House requests $37.7 billion in new Ukraine funding, as roughly 3/4 of Ukraine funding previously approved by Congress has already been spent, with more slated to be used before the end of the year, according to administration officials. This figure includes $21.7 billion for defense purposes like equipment and military support, $14.5 billion in direct funding for the country's government and humanitarian aid, $626 million in energy assistance, and $900 million for health care. President Biden criticized Republicans like Marjorie Taylor Greene, who said not another penny will go to Ukraine under Republican leadership. President Biden said, quote, "These guys don't get it. It's a lot bigger than Ukraine." Biden said, "It's Eastern Europe, it's NATO, it's really serious, consequential outcomes." Also, we went over here in a previous video how really a lot of the Russian military has been pretty decimated, and the United States has not had to really lose any soldiers or any personnel in the process, and in doing so has helped Ukraine defend their country. And really, Russia is public enemy number one for the most part, and invaded Ukraine on their own accord. So you guys can let me know your thoughts on this, and if anything, it has weakened Russia's army pretty significantly, So yeah. And if anything, Russia has been driven back out of Ukraine. I mean, not totally, but over the last several months, they have lost a lot of ground here recently, and their army has been very, very weakened. But we'll have to see what will happen here over the next several months. House Republican leader Kevin McCarthy calls on Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas to resign or potentially face impeachment inquiry, saying, quote, "Enough is enough." As the southern border, we've had over 2 million immigrants cross the border. McCarthy, illegally, that is. McCarthy also pledges to hold House hearings at the border to force Democrats to confront the crisis. You guys can let me know your thoughts here on this. So Kevin McCarthy, who is probably going to be the Speaker of the House here when the new, they haven't fully elected him as the Speaker of the House quite yet when the new Republicans come into control yet. But he's already calling on Mayorkas to resign, saying, quote, enough is enough. You guys can let me know your thoughts here on this. Is the southern border not really in the best of shape? And not, it's, it's a tough battle there, but I don't think many people think that the southern border is really has been dealt with very well. You guys can let me know your thoughts here on this. Also, some Democratic members of Congress and also um, this is kind of a new thing that's just coming around about um, this idea that the 14th Amendment could bar Trump from presidency. This is a new idea that's just coming around about here. There's a couple members of Congress saying that Democrats saying that they could do this, and also a potential that the Attorney General Merrick Garland could use the 14th Amendment to try to bar Trump from the presidency. What it is you can see here the 14th Amendment, Section 3, and impeachment are values as we continue. Section 3 is the 14th Amendment's disqualification clause. And the 14th Amendment's insurrection provision, which states in parts, no person shall hold any office who, having previously taken an oath to support the Constitution of the United States, shall have engaged in insurrection or rebellion against the same. Congress last used Section 3 in 1919 to deny a seat to a congressman accused of giving aid and comfort to Germany during World War I, according to CRS, thus applying the amendment to the current situation with a past president's previous action, either real or perceived, puts us in uncharted waters. The CRS does say that Congress could pass legislation that would clarify some of these questions, but the House will be in Republicans' hands in January. And even though there's a growing number of Republicans who don't want Trump to run again, it seems extremely unlikely that they would vote with Democrats to bar him from returning to office. In short, it's likely no one knows how a 14th Amendment challenge would work given the current circumstances. But the CRS does say Congress might enforce the disqualification clause by relying on federal criminal prosecution for insurrection or treason. That's where Merrick Garland might play a role, and it provides a reason why he would appoint a special counsel, which he just did. And this is why Merrick Garland's actions raise serious questions, not so much about Trump, but about the Attorney General himself. Having never accepted Trump's victory in 2016, Democrats have been on a years-long quest to kick him out of office when he was president, with 2 impeachment trials and consideration of the 25th Amendment removal, and to keep him from ever holding office again. So you guys can let me know your thoughts here in the comments. The FDA approves the first drug to delay onset of type 1 diabetes. Pretty interesting here. For the first time this week, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration approved a treatment that can delay the onset of type 1 diabetes. This new drug called teplizumab, good luck pronouncing that, a monoclonal antibody. You're starting to see this more and more because, as they make these type of things here, it's not just for COVID. These type of new treatments are being used for all sorts of things here. Cancer treatments, HIV treatments, cancer, all sorts of things, right? Um, that will be marketed under the name Tzield from a pharmaceutical company, Provention Bio and Sanofi. Boy, they sure don't make these names easy to pronounce. Is administered through intravenous infusion. The injection was shown in a clinical trials to delay onset of insulin-dependent type 1 diabetes for patients with autoantibody markers of early risk by over 2 years, with hopes for some that it can delay even longer or delay onset even longer. Today's approval of a first-in-class therapy adds an important new treatment option for certain at-risk patients. The drug's potential to delay clinical diagnosis of type 1 diabetes may prevent patients with months to years without burdens of disease. And this was approved to delay the onset of stage 3 type 1 diabetes in adults and children ages 8 and up who currently have stage 2 type 1 diabetes. It is thought to slow down the body's attack on its own insulin producing cells and give people more time before they become dependent on pharmaceutical insulin. Quote, this approval is a watershed moment for the treatment and prevention of type 1 diabetes. Until now, the only real therapy for patients has been a lifetime of insulin replacement. This new therapy targets and help to halt the autoimmune process that leads to the loss of insulin. And honestly, these are the type of things that modern day science can improve and maybe eventually even get rid of diabetes down. Who knows, I mean, or significantly delay it for a lot of Americans. I mean, imagine where we could be in another 10 years, 20 years. The really, really good future. So, these are the type of things that, vaccines and different, science just keeps working and keeps working and perfecting this kind of stuff. I'm a believer in this stuff. You really think that I mean, look at the breakthroughs they're already having. I mean, you can let me know your thoughts on this. I know everybody has slightly different beliefs in this stuff, but if you look at where we were compared to 50 years ago, it's amazing. It's amazing. So we'll see. We'll see. Also, I have a trivia question here for you guys today. The way it works is if you can guess the answer to the trivia question here, you can win $50 from me. The way it works, if you guess correctly, you'll be entered into the pool of people who have guessed correctly. And from there, we will have our random winner picker randomly pick a few winners. I will all you got to do to guess is just leave a comment down below. It's completely free to do so. And if you win, I will heart your comment and comment back to you telling you you're a winner. Okay. So today's trivia question is, what did the Pilgrims refer to themselves as? What did the Pilgrims refer to themselves as? If you think you know the answer, leave a comment down below. If you just want to guess, leave a guess here down below. Yeah, so that's the trivia question for today. Leave a guess, leave a comment down below. Yeah. Also, thanks so much for liking and sharing these videos. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on new videos. New videos come out here every day at 10 a.m., 3 p.m., and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I already mentioned a whole bunch of winners here in the previous day. We're going to go through and do another batch here today or so. Yeah, probably today or so here. We've been a little bit behind. We were actually at Disney World here over the last few days. So, yeah, maybe we'll have some Disney World footage for you here with our son Julian. And we also got sick here, if you can feel it in my voice here. So, Julian, me, and my wife got sick. Yeah, so Julian's been sick like 4 times already this year since he got to school. But yeah, maybe we'll have some Disney World footage for you guys to share with you guys for Thanksgiving here. So yeah, so we're a little bit behind on picking these winners and stuff like that. But don't worry, we'll get it to you guys. Yeah, we were super busy over here over the last couple days. So happy Thanksgiving to you guys. And God bless you. And here's some videos you can watch next. You can watch this to click click this video to watch my newest video next. And you can click this video here to watch my video on new Social Security payment schedule and $2,400 Social Security update. So click on one of those videos next. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video.